Yo, Hendo here's Average Dude Slowpitch. Today we're bringing out the all-new Monsta torch. This is not a repaint of the previous torches. This is that new MX technology that they've dropped. These are currently, I believe, showing sold out on the website. I think there's going to be another batch though, so keep your eyes peeled. But just know this new MX tech has proven to be gas at this point. The last three new ones we've swung was at SB1, SB2, 11-inch barrels, one-piece, two-piece. Then King of Diamonds, which had an alloy handle. So this is a 25 mid-load that we're swinging. I do believe the options are 25, 26 in this one. All of them are mid-loaded. This is still your kind of standard, got the fib, all that kind of stuff. But like I said, on the here, it even talks about MX construction. You don't see the kind of M5 on there anymore. So let's go ahead, see how it performs. We're gonna use all ZN Hycon ASA balls and then Evil BP52 ASA balls as well. It's just about 60 degrees, maybe slightly warmer. It'll warm up a little bit more, but we're gonna go ahead and try to beat the wind out here. So far, we've gotten lucky. It was supposed to already be a little breezy this morning. It's about 8 a.m. here at Apodaca Park. But let's go see if we can beat the wind, get you the swings you need to see here. We'll get starting, final compression, go from there.
Over 40?
All right, real quick, we're gonna test the all-new 2024 torch. Again, this isn't just a repainted model of the previous torches. This is going to be the new MX construction. So these things are supposed to be gas. If it's anything like that King of Diamonds, it's gonna be money. I wasn't able to find out the non-linear compression list just yet. I may have just missed it. I did search the kind of the model number on here. So I will reach out to Carl after the video, just kind of find out what's going on with that one. But we'll still go ahead and test it and then check the comments of the video. I will throw a pinned comment once I talk to Carl with where this thing's supposed to be testing, and then if that list gets updated, or again, I just missed it, where we're supposed to be. But with this testing at a little over 175, I've got the USA ASA conversion chart in front of me. 178 basically is what we're gonna call that. That gives it easy math, 1275. And so I imagine that this is going to be well over passing at this point. And again, it's a mid-load, ours is a 25 ounce, but I'll get that further for you. And if I find anything out, I just shot a text over now before the end of the video. I'll mention it the final thoughts as well. All right, MX Tech, mid-load on this one. Ours is a 25 ounce model, but again, these are that King of Diamonds we swung, and then the SB1, SB2, kind of the new tech as well. All pretty much gas. So let's see how this thing performs. We'll do some velo here in a minute, and then we'll do kind of final compression it, which I know we haven't done on ASA recently for whatever reason, but see how this goes. Well, there's the Monsta Tech. I mean, while in U-Trip, I think all the bats are pretty close. I think Monsta still just got a strong grasp on the ASA again. Depending on how the camera's set up, you probably can't see that, but that's a one hop on a line to right center. So, they've done it now. Ooh. Shot. That's the ball. There it is, sizzling.
Dance ball.
Look at that knuckleball.
Yeah, that thing.
Ooh, too much.
Just missed it off the end. Yeah, even this handle, so that was 100% off the end. You can feel, you get the feedback, like in your hands, you can tell, but it's not a sting. It's just you can tell it kind of, that stiffer feel. Came off okay. I mean, that's by no means where you're gonna want it to perform, but the sweet spot on this right now is cooking, and it's got almost no swings on it. That's towards the end again, and we're still sitting tracking left center.
That thing.
I gave you a tater right there, Wally.
Yeah, but it would have went out if you would have went. Oop. You didn't have enough grunt. Oop.
Oh, ball.
I was almost right though. Look at it. Went further when he ooped. These monsters are just different.
Two more. That didn't sound good.
So what?
Miss. Just trying to hold that sneeze.
Yeah, so for the torch, Again, this MX Tech is amazing. I think it's a little different than the steel handle. I mean, I don't think that's alloy, but sweet spot's absolutely fire, straight kind of out of the wrapper. We're gonna swap over to Velo here in just a second. It's pretty forgiving, but you can tell this one needs a little bit of break-in period. We'll see where it tests out when we're done with everything, but again, Monsta's done it again. It feels amazing. The last one was way up in the trees, just left of the scoreboard. So we're, I guess, 40 swings, maybe 50 at most, and again, all 52s. ZN Hycons, and then 52 Evils. So again, let's swap over to Velo, see how it performs, and go from there.
Red stitch and a blue stitch.
100 miles per hour.
How many?
100. Just trying to judge the distance.
89 miles per hour.
It's a nice shot.
101 miles per hour.
God.
82 miles per hour.
82 off the end though. It's a nice little dinker. It's not great, but you put it there, you'll get on base every time.
107 miles per hour.
107?
Oh, yeah.
Miles per hour.
Woo!
89 and cleared both fences.
That's a missile.
92 miles per hour.
For a home run.
There it is. Well, I don't know what more you want from Exit Velo on a ASA bat, but there it is. Again, we've put 50, maybe 60 swings on here, and it's already cooking. So we'll get final compression for you, and then we'll kind of talk about it a little bit. All right, now for our Monsta Torch final compression. Again, the MX construction. This thing performed great, just like I expected. Let's dial this up, see where it's at. Sitting on 0. And we're sitting about 160, maybe 165. So that puts us somewhere between 1225 and 1200. So that's our ending point at about 100, maybe a little bit more swings. At that point, all 52s. So we'll talk about that a little bit more in the final thoughts. All right, we are field swing, velo, and compression complete here with the Monsta Torch MX construction. And I'm gonna keep this short and sweet, try to hopefully beat this wind, doesn't mess up our audio too bad. But again, just like we talked about kind of with the King of Diamonds, the SB1, SB2, all these newer models coming out, Monsta has done it again as far as making their products better and better. So for those of you that have been kind of sitting on those M2s, M5s, when you finally break them, trying to go out and find another M2, maybe spending more than you would like, I would 100% say you should go ahead and just go with some of the newer models. These MX construction bats take nearly no swings to get going. This is the first one of those kind of four, as mentioned, that wasn't overly forgiving from swing 1, but by about swing 30 or 40, it felt like you really couldn't miss. You got a great feel. You could really kind of feel the fib doing its work. And as everyone knows, that swung Monsta, the more and more swings you get on it, it's really going to open up even more, and you get more of that kind of clack sound there with the fib as well. So this again was a 25 ounce we swung. This is a mid-load model. This is the MX Torch. You'll see 4 different color schemes of this on the Monsta website. Currently, I do believe that show's sold out, so keep an eye out for the next batch. Or if you see the next bat that's going to drop that has the MX construction, that's what you're going to want to pick up, in my opinion. So Monsta to me, still kind of top of the line. Haven't found anything that's quite competed with it. There is some bats I feel like getting close, but if you want top of the line, just looking for, hey, what is the overall best Monsta out there? Any of these Monstas will do. The MX Constructions, highly recommend. King of Diamonds, Torch, SB1, SB2, whatever it might be. So just look at them, what the handle types are, mid-loads, end-loads, all that kind of stuff. Go with your personal preference and you won't be disappointed as far as that goes. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. It was helpful to you, help you make kind of a decision, especially if you're somebody who's been repeatedly looking for those M2s, M5s, or trying to just now move into the ASA game, or trying to make a change from what you've been swinging, maybe you're not liking it. So keep an eye out for more models dropping on Monsta's website. They typically sell pretty quick. Everyone knows how good these bats are. So if you want it to, head over, monstaathletics.com, take a look at what they got. And every couple weeks, just take a look again. You'll probably see certain pre-orders, things like that on there. But Monsta's been pretty good about rolling their bats out, pretty darn close to on time lately. So you don't have to worry about that. But they are a little bit delayed. I promise you, they're worth the wait. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thanks for supporting the channel. Have a great day.